All right, it's May 2025. I'm in Cambodia, Phnom Penh, and I was here at lunch at An Mall, and quick little meander through An. Figure 100 gram. What is that? 3.5 ounces. So you want some Tasmanian beef? It's 85 cents for 100 gram. This is interesting down here. Come here, strip. I believe what they mean is strip loin. There's tenderloin. So $1.90 for 100 gram tenderloin. $1.80 for 100 gram, 3.5 ounces of strip loin. All right. A lot of beef from Tasmania. Prices here are obviously very reasonable on pork. Chicken's pretty reasonable too. I come here every so often as instead of eating lunch, I just come here and grab a spot of tea or some chicken or whatever. They got a barbecue out in front, so I grab that. But here's some chicken. The chicken's very reasonable. It's about buck and a half per package. And that's not bad. There's some breasts. Those are $2. Those are huge breasts. Those are gigantic breasts. Wings. So you get a pretty good deal. They've got this is I think it's owned by the Koreans. We have the same An in Ho Chi Minh, Vietnam, and I occasionally shop there. It's just less expensive for one person to conduct your grocery affairs at a restaurant. Eggs, let's look at eggs. $1.90 for 10 eggs. Think about that next time you go shopping in the United States for 10 or 12 eggs. $1.90, $2. Okay, you want farm fresh, organic, $4.50, you get 18 of them. Yeah, so put that into perspective when you go shopping. So eggs, good deal. And what's really nice here is they put the country of origin via the flag. So there's Cambodia, for example. So that's kind of nice. Gives you perspective as to where the product is from. It's especially germane on produce. So, for example, you want a yellow onion? They come from Vietnam, or no, China. There you go. 12 cents for 100 gram of onion. 25 cents comes from China for red onion. Potatoes from Vietnam, country of origin. 15 cents for 100 gram. Again, about 3.5 ounces for 100 gram. Need a yam? There you have it, Cambodia. So it's kind of nice. They do a pretty good job of displaying where product originates from. For the most part, Vietnam, China, Cambodia. A little bit of New Zealand thrown in with the meat. I would not ever buy garlic from China. That's a bad deal because they grow it in the sewers where it's dark and moist. Never buy garlic from China. Look at these beautiful chili peppers, red chili peppers. Look at you get this entire allotment for less than $1, 96 cents. That's incredible, and it's all grown here in Cambodia. So pretty neat. There's some corn. What's corn going for? $1.50 for 300 gram. Pretty good. So you look at Vietnamese lettuce and cabbage. That's a good deal. 20 cents for 100 grams. Carrots, 15 cents for 100 grams. And I'm giving you the U.S. pricing. What's nice about, here you go, you need some limes, 20 cents for 100 grams. So what's really nice is that everything in Cambodia, you can use the US dollar or the real. So that makes it convenient. You want some blueberries? They're a little expensive, I suspect. Yeah, $6.80 for this little package. So that's not a very good deal. $9 for that one. Yeah, probably. Where's the country of origin on these? Where do they come from? Australia. So there you have it. Cherries are pretty good deals, I remember. Yeah, they're not bad. $1.80 for that big old thing right there. So that's pretty good. Watermelon's pretty reasonable. Too much sugar for my sugar levels, which are way in control, and I want to keep it that way. There's some oranges, tangerines, apples. $5.50 for these big old apples, and they come from Japan. That's kind of nice. And I mean, it goes on and on. This is a huge Aeon mall. Like I say, I come here during lunchtime, break away from the factory when I'm here, and it makes it nice. Just come here and grab a chicken skewer over here, some Khmer chicken, which is pretty good. This lady right here has got some really good coffee. I've bought this stuff here before. There's some good Cambodian coffee. Hello. I've bought a bunch of stuff here before. It's really, really good. Strong though. It's not, as I commonly say, it's not your grandpa's Sanka. You want to get healthy quick? Have some moringa tea. This is really good. Moringa tea. You get a chance, rich in antioxidants. And I'm not kidding you. It does make you feel a little bit better, especially if you have a head cold. Put a little lemon with the moringa tea. It's good stuff. So yeah, I've been coming to this mall quite a while because I come right over here and get my Khmer chicken. I've already had my. I'm trying to do a half-ass carnivore, which I have my own theory about this whole fasting deal. You know what? They have good chicken though here. Let me first cover this. There's the chicken. They're about 75 cents each. They put it on the grill over here. Lay it out right here. You get your card here. You pay here, and you get one of these, and you go over there and eat. That's how it goes down. What's really nice is, you don't have to deal with foreign currencies. Everything's in USD. So, and they've got very fresh ingredients here if you want a salad or whatever. Pretty good stuff. I've been trying to go. I mean, here's Steve's theory. It's 65. I get all the concept in the world as far as fasting and how it regenerates your system and all that. And I go on and off with it. But like, I'll give you an example. I did a 22-hour fast. I got on the plane, naturally starving, and I said, well, I'm not going to eat plain food. That ranks right up there with Purina dog food. So I skip, even in business class, I just don't eat plain food. It's not going to happen. I may have a scotch, but I'm not going to have plain food. So at either rate, I'm fasting away, and I get to Phnom Penh, and I get my driver meets me at the airport, and I got to go to the factory today. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna make it all night, and look at these. This is painful. And then I'll eat like tonight. But right now, like I have no appetite now at all. I'm not hungry, but the problem. Yeah. Problem. Oh, okay. So the problem you run into is that you go and you fast, and then all hell breaks out, and you end up eating yourself into a mess. And you know what? When you do that, it's a lot more fun. It's a hell of a lot more fun eating yourself into a mess and enjoying a Coke and a pizza and whatnot. So that's Steve's version of fasting. I go all in or all out. And for me, You know what? It's win or lose. There's no middle ground. And oh, by the way, did I mention that this mall does have a Starbucks? So Aeon Mall, Phnom Penh, Cambodia. I'm heading back to the factory. It's going to rain like cats and dogs later. It's rainy season. So I got to get my driver and head back to the factory. But there you have it. A grocery check here at the Aeon Mall in Cambodia. I'll stop at Starbucks maybe on the way home tonight. So, all right, world. I haven't done a video in quite a while. I've been doing shorts when I have time. I just haven't had time. So, there you have it. Aeon Mall. It's, I think it's owned by the Koreans. I'm fairly certain they're owned by the Koreans. And it's a nice, it's your typical mall. But when you're in Asia and you've been in Asia a long time, it makes it nice to go to some, rather than hanging out at 5-star restaurants, which you can do, or eating street food, you can do. You can go through here, and they do have a food court, but I like to go to the grocery stores where they have fresh food, and they serve it piping hot. You can see it being made, and for the most part, it's well prepared, and it's reasonably priced. And you know what? It's quick, and it, like I say, I don't do fast food as far as garbage like McDonald's and all that crap. So it's a little bit more healthy. Anyway, Phnom Penh, Cambodia. There's how we get around, or the locals get around. I got my driver somewhere out here sleeping, so I got to go wake him up. And world, gotta go. Bye-bye.